You will find this video when you are going through a period of utmost hopelessness and what I like to call as faith fatigue. Okay. It is basically a period where you have so much faith. Now, as humans, you are a spiritual. We are all a spiritual being in a human experience. And because we are in this human experience, we expect things, right? And when we expect things and things does not happen in our own time, that's when we get annoyed, frustrated. I really did not wanted to make any video, to be very honest, but I feel it's the energy of the collective and I needed to come here and speak about it. I have been uh, going through a very low time, honestly, and I would love to be vulnerable here because I think there are a lot other people as well in this collective who would resonate with me. I have been in a kind of energy where I'm randomly crying, and I will admit that. I don't know what it is, a sense of something like as if something broke me. I was crying to God for the thing that why do I always have to fight for things in my life when you have promised me so many things in my life? Then why aren't those things happening? Of course, there's divine order and divine timing at play, but I am also a human and I get annoyed, I get frustrated, I get utmost hopeless on some of the days of my life. Okay, also the window also closed. So, wow, the wind is blowing. Yeah, though this video is about hopelessness, or rather expressing my own feelings, but I just heard spirit told me that when things are meant to happen, even the wind will blow in your favor. I'm not trusting God this time. Okay, but I'm on a break with God, honestly. I'm break with Baba these days, and I think he kind of understand that. And one more thing that I would like to talk about today is that, ladies, the most, and gentlemen, the most spiritual thing that you can do on certain days is not to be spiritual. Period. Let's say that again. The most spiritual thing that you can do at any point of time, sometimes when you are low, is not to be spiritual. Sometimes you make everything about energy. I know energy is for real. Even Einstein said that. I am designing a course which is all about energy. But what I'm here to say is that when you put intentional energy is reverted positively. Energy comes to you 10 times better, when you're doing something intentionally. But when you put out energy with intensity, that leads to frustration. I'll tell you a very small example. These days I have been really trying to like integrate, follow that good routine, do the meditation, try to drink that herbal tea, go for the my evening walk, trying to get in the routine of somebody who has it. Okay, because ultimately you attract things, your thoughts create your reality, and your feelings help you manifest the life that you have dreamt of. Okay, because feeling is a secret. Neville Goddard said that in order to attract something of you have to adopt and literally cultivate the energy of somebody who has that lifestyle, who feels in a similar way. But I have realized one very important thing in the process of all of this. I've stopped living my life. Yeah, I just stopped living my life. I was doing that. I was waking up, reading 2 pages of a book every morning, going to that walk. That was out of intensity. I did it out of intensity and not out of intention. I forgot the fact that it was always about, that realization really hit me. It was always about being happy and living and enjoy the process of becoming it. And maybe that is why I'm not really attracting or seeing that growth in my life right now. Okay, also number 444 is very very significant. I'll tell you the other signs as well. You're divinely protected, and this point of time, I'm so frustrated at my life. I really not want to know like divine timing. I'm super mad at God, and I'm just gonna say that, okay? Because like this frustration of why is it not happening, you have promised me so many things, Baba, but why is it not happening? Why am I not seeing that in 3D, right? Was a confirmation verb. But 522, as I said, that there are major changes that are coming into your life for certainly, but maybe the way to get there is actually forget that you are on the road to get there, if you know what I mean. Now let me explain you. Whatever you are doing at this point of time, you are a collective, you are also trying to fit in, but in the process of it, we have stopped living our lives, okay? We do certain things, we meditate, we do things that the one person do just to try so hard to get in the identity of somebody. But we need to understand, these people who has it is in the one person do it out of love. They never started it because they wanted to get in that particular identity. It's more like you're playing hide and seek. I'm also hearing what you seek is seeking you by Rumi. So I think the moment we stop seeking that, the moment we stop trying too hard to get in that identity and actually let ourselves take the time, enjoy things, and boom, like suddenly you are in that identity and you manifest your dream life, okay? So yeah, for that I also decided that we need some kind of guidance collective. So I did pull some of the cards. The first card is from the Light Seekers Tarot deck. We need this deck at this point of time. It's the Temperance card basically. So there is a lot of golden light, okay? Also the color purple is significant. Third eye could be significant. Going to the dentist, I'm seeing like marigold or mustard field, literally a field of like yellow flowers. So it could be like mustard or marigold. This could be in the English countryside as well. And yeah, going to the dentist is also, I'm also hearing peculiar energy, because yeah, we are in a very peculiar energy. Also, let me tell you one thing, major changes are coming in. Always believe in, even if you're not talking to God, always believe in favors, okay? So even if you're not like angry with God, you're mad with God, which is fine, because I have developed that relationship with God that I can be mad at him. But eventually I'm hearing that you know also maybe it's a good sign if things are falling apart in your life. If you think like everything in my life is going good, okay, not gonna lie, like I'm grateful enough. I'm grateful, but something, I'm just so unsatisfied, and I think that is the greatest sign, because you're about to elevate, and that's the law of nature. That is when things will like fall apart like crazy. Like now, it could also be a sign, we're just interpreting collective, like it could also be a sign of where you are just, I'm literally seeing like ripping through a body, like a new body, like ripping through a body, if you can see that. Like the moon card as well, I also draw the moon card, yeah. This new moon, this new full moon have really impacted us, okay, in a major way. Or you could be a number two as well, but your emotions are very much controlled by the moon, and I can see that you feel really drawn. You feel like you can do nothing, you feel like you've lost control over your life. But I guess collective, that's the key. When we stop controlling things, when things are falling apart, when you stop controlling that, when you stop, like I'm crying randomly these days, not gonna lie, I'm just being angry at my partner all the time. I'm grateful my man is such an understanding man. He understands, but I'm just being super mad at him, literally shouting at him all the time, because something in me is so frustrated right now. I'm crying out of randomly, and I do not know what I'm gonna do. So emotions are heightened at this point of time. Maybe it is because you are ripping out of your old identity, okay? I'm also hearing God is about to like, see this see, do you see this world? This is a new beginning for you. This is a new beginning for us. So God is trying to rip off that old identity. I'm also hearing when you're about to elevate it, at least takes 48 hours for that for in order to change it into the 3D, once you have manifested things, it takes 48 hours for actually to come into 3D from the 5D. Yeah. So with the world card, I'm seeing that you just need to free yourself and like this women live life. You could be from the LGBTQIA plus plus plus. Okay, I love you, and I'm also hearing with that. Be in tune with your masculine and feminine energy at this point of time. The more you're going to work on chakras, these diagrams and this different kind of geometric figures remind me of the chakras. So I think working on your chakras, on your masculine and feminine balance, if you're women, connecting to your feminine energy at this point of time is really really help you go through this time. Okay, I am with you, like I am with you. Okay, we are learning, we are always learning in life. That's so true. Yeah, I'm hearing you're waiting onto something, but you don't know that God is with you. Like your angels are with you in this journey to help you out all the time. They want you to know that you are the alchemist. 11, as I said that. Okay, reading new novels or getting to know genres of novels could be very very significant. Recently I've started to read like whimsical novels, so that could be significant as well. Now you're waiting for something, and it is stable. It is very very stable, so it's taking its sweet little time to come in, if you know what I mean. But I can see that I'm hearing you just like how you age, like how just like you age finely. Okay, I'm literally seeing like Anil Kapoor. He is an Bollywood actor, and he's considered like evergreen actor because he's always young. Like he always looks pretty. I'm so sorry. He always look like pretty young. Okay, I'm not gonna cut the video. He always looks like pretty young. So with the Page of Pentacles, I'm seeing that it's so stable. That is why it is taking time, and this is leading to frustration in you. That is why you are frustrated, because it is taking so much time and you are like, why is it not happening? With the Six of Pentacles, I'm hearing God is also teaching you how to receive at this point of time, because you have been constantly giving and giving but not receiving. So this is a time period, this is a kind of divine pause. It's what's coming. So confirmation verb. This is a time period where God is teaching you how to receive. I'm hearing when you start receiving, there is going to be no end. If you notice, this is an infinity symbol. So when this starts to pour in, it is infinite. Also, this is the first time I've noticed this on the card. So the infinity symbol, numbers 888, could be also very significant. Okay, but once this blessing starts pouring in from God, I'm hearing this is an infinite cycle. Persistent income, persistent abundance, continuous free flowing overflow that goes to the well-being of others as well. 1333, as I said that. Okay, somebody could be coming in for your help. This could be a child or any younger person into any field, if it is in context to your career. Okay, also if it is in context to love, I'm hearing your love life is going to be so stable that this time God wants you to literally focus on yourself. This, with the Page of Pentacles, it looks like that this woman is literally like thinking about it. This woman is deep in thought and introspection with herself. And with the body movements, I'm saying you could be into dance, you could be into kinetics, or calisthenics, or what is it called, calisthenic, I don't know, where like gymnastics, somewhere like with the moving of the body. So you're asked to move the body, maybe you're asked to go out in the forest, enjoy yourself, spend some alone time, think about your thoughts and stabilize your emotions at this point of time. Okay, I'm also hearing your emotions are not your weakness. Your emotional sensitivity is your superpower that you cultivate, and this is your emotions that makes you abundant. I'm so proud of you. Okay, with the Ace of Pentacles, I'm hearing this is about stable finances. This is about stability, free flowing into your hands, and divine spirit is giving it to you. I'm hearing the more you work on the vessel, the more you work on the body, the nervous system, the more your body is able to receive this blessing. Okay, this is definitely about career and finances and like money. I've been super fascinated about money. I've been constantly like, why am I not earning more than this what I'm earning? So yeah, and the last two cards is this card. It's the, of course, Ace of Cups and the Ace of Swords. Do you realize like two aces came up in the reading? So you're acing it. I'm hearing you're acing the game. I'm hearing poker face. God has that poker face. God is kind of being sarcastic to the divine spirit. Okay, what else? Snooker could be significant. Yeah, something about these kind of games. I should not be saying that, but yeah, these kind of games like snooker and like poker, all of those, where like they bet on things. Yeah. I'm hearing divine spirit is about to bet on you, bet on your success, because it is this time. Okay, with the Ace of Cups, that's the message. Pour into yourself at this point of time, collective. Let's not do things because we are forced to do it in order to adopt a particular 1% or the hazard identity. Let's do it out of love. Let's do it out of love. This is a time where we cultivate our heart space. Let's say with me, I'm going to say that on camera. I love myself. I love myself. And I'm open for more. I deserve all the good things in life. Also, I heard Sarah said a very beautiful affirmation. It is supposed to say like, my name is Chainika and all the good things happen to Chainika. Yeah, that's the affirmation that she's said. Like she's saying that as a new affirmation, the hot high priestess. Okay, and I love her. So cultivate with love. Let's like love ourselves. One more practice that I learned from a healer is that she said like all the women talk to your womb space. Imagine like a garden. Also, yeah, I saw a garden. I don't know what kind of garden is that, but I heard this garden like there is this beautiful lake, like ethereal lake, like fields, even lavender fields and like yellow flower fields, and like there is this stream that's going on, and there's like this valley, green valley. I'm hearing this is the valley of God, something about the reference to Bible. I just heard, also heard like gates of heaven. So you're definitely entering a very good period of your life, like gates of heaven. I'm also hearing treat your body as your temple. So the more you're going to love yourself, invest in yourself, the more sooner this blessing is going to come in. So let's not do it for the sake of doing it, for the money to come in, forcing ourselves to do something, forcing ourselves to be in a particular uncomfortable position in order to hold on to things. But rather, yeah, exactly. But let's let it flow. Let's keep it flowing, because this blessing is so this blessing is meant to flow when it flows from within. I'm hearing the more you're going to work on your heart space, the sooner you're going to attract this blessing. At the end of the day, money is connected to your heart. Money is connected to water. The more you respect water, the more you respect money. People who understand that are trillionaires today. Okay, and something about that money loves water, if you understand that, with the Ace of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, your mind at this point of time, you're too much into overthinking, you're too much into overdoing. God is asking you, do not overdo that. Do not, you're just being performative at this point of time. There are a lot of ideas that's happening in your mind. I'm hearing something about that if it is meant to be, it is going to happen for you, because ultimately at the end of the day you have a destiny for yourself. And in nature it has been seen that things happen without effort, without any fucking effort. Okay, 1990, which is number 11, is also very 111 is also very significant. So things happen without effort.